Hello everyone, I'm back again, and today I am going to be doing yet another truth video, but this time we're going to be covering up DogDays11. For those of you who don't know who he is a person on DeviantArt. So he was from the United Kingdom. So he's basically a person on DeviantArt and also from the United Kingdom. It seems that his profile is pretty normal at first. But I'm going to go over what he does usually. So DogDays11 does death battles of like Sonic and many other merchandise that is really popular as of now. I have viewed all the stuff in his profile and gallery. But for those of you who are a big fan of DogDays11, I'm going to tell you something that will instantly make you cut ties with him, which I will talk about in the next slide. So on Thursday, one of my friends, Brandon the Artist 1208, had told me something really serious. For those of you who don't know who Dev Rodriguez is, she is a friend of mine on DeviantArt. She's also a 14-year-old person on DeviantArt. She's about the same age as me, and I have recently found out what was going on. So basically, her friend Abby had apparently committed suicide, and Brendan had told me everything that had just happened in my profile. I will read the whole thing so y'all can get a better understanding on what technically happened. So it says, guys, I still haven't forgot about her. 6 months ago, my bestie committed suicide because of you, DogDays11. She saw a comment that said negative things about her. And do you know what happened? She became suicidal and got angry. I didn't do anything to save her. But it's too late for the love of heaven. She's gone forever. You already happy. B-word cries loudly. I really miss Abby. And an important note. This account is semi-active. So the link right there says that Dog Days had literally told Abby and saying negative things about her, which I will also read as well. Dog Days, your comment below made my bestie Abby commit suicide. I'm not joking. And I am also going to read this negative comment that DogDays11 had also sent to Abby. So the comment that DogDays11 had said was, the toxic man baby Lil Miss Krabby Abby proves himself to be the most childish, toxic, and immature person throwing a tantrum, screaming insults at people, then blocking them before they can respond like the coward she is. So they can't call him out on his toxic behavior. This is exactly why toddlers like Lil Miss Krabby Abby shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Honestly, Lil Miss Krabby Abby should take their daddy issues somewhere else. Lil Miss Krabby Abby is by far the biggest hypocrite here. And the part where DogDays11 says that she should take her daddy issues somewhere else, that is just absolutely wrong. Especially the fact that you're saying it to someone who has, like, father issues. Like, if someone is really having father issues, I wouldn't really say that to nobody. I mean, I would technically feel bad for them if they're having, like, daddy issues, because I genuinely understand what they're going through. But anyways, let's continue reading this. To the toxic man-child known as Little Miss Krabby Abby, you're a completely toxic fangirl, or fanboy, like it says. It's people like you who give anime and video game fans a bad name on the internet. You show the maturity and intelligence of a 2-year-old baby. You are also a completely narcissistic and behave in a condescending way to others. There is something called basic human density, which you clearly know nothing about. You clearly have the mentality of and thought process of a 2-year-old child. You are an extremely toxic man child. You need to go touch grass, you insufferable man baby. Wow. Just wow. That is absolutely wrong to say that. I mean, just because they're going through something and they're acting like this for a reason, I mean, you could have just ignored it. But I don't know if little Miss Krabby Abby was really acting this way or not, because like I said, I feel bad for Abby because she committed suicide, and I'm really sorry for Dev's loss. Anyways, let's continue. Your parents should send you to a military school. In 20 to 30 years, your attitude might actually improve. It's not like your toxic behavior can get much worse after all. You definitely belong in a youth rehabilitation center. It's clear you're just a wannabe try-hard keyboard warrior spamming childish temper tantrums from your mother's basement, since you clearly don't have a life or fans. I feel complete pity for your parents. Their lives must be miserable having to deal with you every day. You need to go touch grass and get lost. It's clearly that you have no friends and no life. You're just a pathetic excuse for a circus clown. I should suggest a therapist for you, since you're clearly a special needs kid, but it's clear that you are a lost cause. You clearly lack any self-awareness. After all, you have the mentality of a raging toddler. And I would also like to point out that DogDays11 had clearly said that Abby has no life or no friends, which this is absolutely wrong to say to someone. And not only that, it's really rude, and it could definitely drive someone to suicide. And this right here also made Abby commit suicide right there. Which, this is absolutely the worst thing that DogDays11 has ever done. DogDays11, if you're watching this, what the heck is wrong with you? Why would you say that to Abby? You know saying that to someone is absolutely wrong. And even doing that makes you really heartless. And now, thanks to your heartless self, Abby had committed suicide. Like, you were nothing but a sick, twisted monster right there. Because what you did there was completely sick. I cannot believe what you did. And this is absolutely unforgivable. And I hope you instantly regret what you have done. Because you were completely wrong. And this is where you must feel absolutely ashamed of yourself. And I feel so sorry for Abby and her family for what they're going through. And I hope, and I feel so sorry for Dev. Because I cannot believe what DogDays11 has done. Now it's time to sum up. Dog Days is a complete monster. He made someone commit suicide. And for those of you who are still friends with DogDays11, cut all ties with him immediately. Because he is a complete monster and he made someone commit suicide. And DogDays11, if you're watching this, I hope you're proud of yourself of what you just done, because what you did there was absolutely wrong. And I will never ever forgive you for making Abby commit suicide and making Dev Rodriguez really sad. And what you did there was completely unacceptable. And I hope you're proud of yourself, because people are going to be calling you out as soon as I post this video and tell people what you have done. And also, I now hate you for this. Because you were nothing but a heartless and disrespectful jerk who had literally made someone commit suicide and called someone immature and a 2-year-old just because they were having tantrums. Anyways, I will provide all the proof in the description below. And for those of you who, if you see DogDays11, block him immediately. And his account will be in the description below so you could block him. Anyways, this is Aaliyah signing off. Bye, everyone.